The Sheppard sisters, 3 young track stars who definitely did not have a head start.
We first met Brooke, Rainn, and Ty last March in a Brooklyn homeless shelter.
How do they run so fast when their feet are so solidly on the ground?
Keep trying and stay in school.
Stay in school, kids. That's supposed to be mine. Okay.
As a Muslim in Brooklyn, Naimul Islam is figuring out who he is, where he's going, and how he can act as a role model for others.
I think we need more of this. We need more youth to step up and speak up.
2 stories about growing up, Brooklyn raised.
Youth is wasted on the young. Not that any of my classmates here at the Bed-Stuy aqua-fitness class feel that way, but with the texting and the selfies and the slouching self-importance, it's easy for young people to get a bad rap. The truth of the matter is, our fair metropolis isn't the easiest place to come of age. Every 4.5 minutes, someone is born in New York City. The sad reality for many of the nearly 2 million New Yorkers under the age of 18 is that prejudice and poverty were already working against them before they even took their first breath. But those institutionalized injustices can be outrun by the 100,000 homeless students in New York City public schools who see education and athletics as a path to a brighter future. Yes, young people are defying preconceived notions and imposed limitations, using their voices to speak truth to power, from a bullet-scarred high school in Florida to environmental justice activist in Sunset Park, and a young man helping those younger than himself navigate their way through being young and Muslim, at a time that seems those 2 things can mean 2 strikes against you. Not one moment of youth wasted here. So, let's go in.
You're thinking about songs while you're running?
What are you thinking about?
Nothing.
That doesn't help, just blank and you're running.
Just running.
I think of the song, all I do is win, 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 I never work. I think of steps, so like what pace I'm gonna go, like
Yeah,
1, 2, 1.
So I'll go like,
All I do is win, 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 I never work. I go on the beat, you get it? Is anyone listening to my technique?
Anyway, before my race, I said what I have to do. And then I say, like, I have to flick my trail leg over, or I have to,
Well, that's because your race is 8 seconds.
Okay, I don't know what happened, but this guy came.
Well, Jean turned us up for some type of magazine.
Our first news reporter, they came to practice, and he videotaped us, and we got on the news, and then other people just came.
Our coaches dropped us off every single day. When I'm a gymnast coach, I'll be so sad. I would be so sad to drop someone off at a shelter.
Sports Illustrated contacted you girls.
Sports Illustrated Sports Kids of the Year, Ty, Rainn, and Brooke Sheppard.
Rainn competed at the Junior Olympics.
We first met Brooke, Rainn, and Ty last March in a Brooklyn homeless shelter, and Tyler Perry offered to pay rent.
I was happy and like annoyed because like, oh my gosh, it was like so much attention and it was like so annoying.
Because I want to be famous and stuff, so it's already like a pre-famous, and then they'll see my real talents when I'm an adult.
She likes to sing opera. I don't know if she likes
to act.
opera.
Yes, it is. Singing. Just because I'm a soprano doesn't mean I'm an opera singer.
No, you are opera.
Brooke, Miss Rapper. Shh.
I've always wanted to act. Well,
so you hear that laugh, Rainn?
Mom, did you laugh at me? Yes, she did.
We're here in Brooklyn at Pratt Institute, and these are the Colgate Games. Yeah, Ty, Rainn, and Brooke, I can see, if not all of them, at least 2 of them going to the Olympics. They love these games. So this is like the end of the indoor season for them. So they really give it their all.
When their babysitter took them to Pratt, enrolled them in the Colgate Women's Games. And just 3 months later, we were given an eviction notice. So track to us, it makes us feel as if we fit in.
So once they ring the bell, it's gonna be her last lap. And she's gonna run faster.
She is?
Yeah. Really, when they ring the bell, it's gonna be her last lap. Go, Rainy! Go, Rainy! That was it. So when she comes, she won.
My mom and my coaches motivate me. They do a lot of things so that me, Ty, and Brooke can run very, very fast. My goal is to get to college and to the Olympics.
I mean, there's never a good time to be homeless, but this was the perfect time because it occupied their minds. It meant our survival. It meant a future for them. We always had something to look forward to. We never gave up hope.
The opportunities. See, if I keep on running, not only is it fun, but I know that I'll get accepted into high schools, like people in colleges, people will look at that. If I know if I just do well and put in the hard work, like they say, you're gonna get what you give, and I'm gonna get something fun.
Keep going. Don't let anybody get in your way. Don't let nobody judge you. Stay who you want to be. Don't change yourself for somebody else and except your mom for their likings. Keep trying and stay at the goal. Follow your goals and remember, what was it? A goal is just a wish if you don't work for it.
I would say stay in school, kids. That's supposed to be my line, okay? And also, if you're in this situation or something, or you're feeling emotional, just don't take it out on other people because they're only trying to help you. And don't live in your misery because you don't get anything from misery. You have to always look forward and try to make your future better and brighter and not sad. And don't pity yourself because people will just think you're selfish or something.
And never lose hope because hope is a place of happiness.
That was a line for Disney.
training, like when I was in the shelter, it was like torture. I go back to the shelter and I get so mad, and I was upset. And then the next day I was so happy to go to school. Then I was even happier to go to practice, and it kept going like that and like that. And it was just miserable.
Good. Please run through the line. Stop stomping on the line, Layla. Come on.
I saw your replay. Oh, sorry. Yeah. People were like, walking that third lane. What?
Well, we need some earrings. We beautiful. Me and you. Okay. Don't let nobody say nothing different. Missy, I should have called you. She needs some product for her hair. She's been crying and crying, but I gotta teach her how to run the first quarter. Relax.
Up and down with your arms, Nyjah. Up and down. So she use her arms, she moves up.
Yeah, why waste those?
Up and down with your arms, thank you.
So wait, put it in front sometime. Put it in the front and tell if they pass it, they stop it, and she can stay in the front.
Bye. So I wanted to, cause the Colgate finals is this weekend. Where's Cheryl? I thought she was gonna give out. Anybody who is not running in the finals, if you don't have a ticket, speak to Coach Cheryl tomorrow because she can give you tickets.
Okay.
When you get tired of crying, then you accept what needs to be accepted. You hear me? You can't cry forever. You understand? Be grateful for what you do have. You have 2 hands, you have 2 legs, you got a brain. All right? And it's all right to feel like, well, maybe my classmates just laugh or whatever. Laugh, clown, because all you're gonna wanna know me. You understand? Okay. Get up. Stop feeling sorry for Rainn, because there's nothing to feel sorry about. Feel sorry for the people Saturday in your race.
had a bad start, but I thought in the middle, I actually did what I was supposed to do and flick my trail leg. If I had gotten a better start, I would have probably won or came second or something.
On the track.
Winning shows the people that train me and the people that care about me I'm not just doing this for fun. I'm actually like working towards a goal. When I win these big things, it's like, yeah, I'm looking at what's next. What's gonna happen next? Like, so I guess there's always got to be a challenge in front of me, and then I'll work to it, and then I need another challenge. I really, really want my name in history, and it's gonna happen.
Hey.
Yes, ma'am.
So where the tears are all going?
Yes.
They turn to a smile? Good. You did so good. Oh, we gotta work hard now.
Yes.
So we gotta go on.
So we can run 4:35. Oh, 4:30.
I felt like they had some, not only did they have a place in this world, but they literally had a place right here in Brooklyn.
Running is like a sanctuary for me. I guess I just love it. I don't know.
The teenage years, straddling the fence between childhood and becoming an adult. Naimul Islam wished he had more guidance. Now, he gives it to others.
When I tell people my name is Islam, they have this impression. It's like, you're a Muslim? My whole family, last name is Islam. My mother, my father, my brother, and me. So being called Islam, it's not just by myself, it's for my culture and everyone around me. We live in Brooklyn. We live in New York City, the mecca of all immigrants. When I walk down the street, I see a lot of brown people. I smell the curry. It's empowering to have so many of my own people in my community. And that's why I call myself Islam. Amma, photo album go. Photo album. Growing up as a first generation American, we don't have role models. My parents, they were learning as I was learning about this country.
That's you?
That's me.
Wow.
That's you guys. Love the jacket on. Most of these pictures are from back at home, Bangladesh.
Yes, most of Bangladesh, yeah.
My father was like a hustler. He works 24/7, and I seen that work ethic. Before high school, it was like he couldn't barely be there because he had to feed my family, feed my sister's family, and feed family back at home. I wasn't really close with your mom because of the fact that before high school, it was like both of you guys are working, and it's me and me and Shago, my younger brother, and you know, it's like it was only us two and you guys are working. There was nothing wrong with that because at the end of the day, you guys had to put food on the table.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I feel like you always neglect the fact that the guidance wasn't there.
Sometimes at the teen age, you don't know what they are doing until they caught. So that is our ignorance. We don't know about the US society or everything. And school system, how it works. And if we can pay more attention, it's supposed to go better way.
Our parents came to America for their kids to have better education. And as their first child, I basically destroyed that dream. I was kicked out of high school in 11th grade. Knowing that I was not gonna graduate on time gave me that wake-up call, like, you have to do something. I went back to high school, got my diploma, and now I have a degree in business from Brooklyn College.
Allahu Akbar.
We're in the house of God, and I gotta be honest, I don't pray as much. The reason behind that is because of the fact that I grew up in a household where my parents weren't very religious, and since I didn't see my parents show examples of how to pray or what praying should look like, I didn't really get to pray as much or how often as I always wanted to.
My dad, since I was small, the one thing he always pushed was, you know, the religion and not to give up my prayers, you know, always fast, always, you know, read the Quran.
I mean, we're neighbors. I lived upstairs of you, you lived downstairs of me, a whole life. I'd seen, grew up. We grew up in two Muslim households, but we grew up in two opposite Islamic households.
There's not much of a difference. Just because I, you know, perform it and you don't perform it, doesn't mean we're not there, you know, spiritually. Many reasons the kids turn away from religion is because most of our parents came from Bangladesh, and the way they practice Islam there is very different from the lifestyle we live over here. A lot of kids in the park ask me, you know, you're a Hafiz, shouldn't you be in the mosque? And then they see me wearing normal clothes, because Hafiz is usually wearing, you know, traditional clothing. They see me wearing, you know, nice clothing, and, and then they see me playing basketball, but they also see me in the mosque, and then they're like, you know, if that's Islam, you know, that's what I want to be about.
When I was in middle school, like 8th grade, you know, we used to all hang out in the local park. Eighth grade is the first time I tried out drugs. 9th grade, 10th grade, did not go to class at all. When I was not going to school, I was literally in the streets. And the school I went to, it was a very violent school. With a lot of fights going on, a lot of gang issues. You gotta really analyze what's going on in the public school system. Especially when you see students all around your high school repeatedly doing the same thing every single day. And the teachers see it, but they don't take action. When you get hit in the face, your only reaction is to fight back and protect yourself. And that's self-defense. from gangs to drugs, it really takes a toll on the youth. And I've seen that. It breaks my heart because of the fact that what can we do for them? What can we really do for them?
Let's start off with like an icebreaker. I mean, you guys know my name, but I don't know the rest of you guys' name besides Saad, Hanaf, and you, and Siam. So how about just go around and say each other's name and say a little fun fact?
All right, so my name is Siam, and fun fact about me, well, doesn't really much fun though. Well, I do go to school at NYU, right? I'm studying engineering. Who wants to go next?
Do you guys believe that females in our community, the Muslim females, has a lot harder than Muslim men in our community?
Yeah.
Definitely? Okay, why is that? Is there a reason behind it?
Well, just by the way we dress and stuff, like you can't really tell right away if someone's a Muslim or not, like if they're a guy. But for the women, like the sisters, they have to wear the hijab and stuff. So, like as soon as you see them, like it's like a target on their head, you know?
What do you think we as men, what we could do for our Muslim females?
I think we should give them like a platform. I feel like people don't give as much attention or a platform for them to speak. And that's something we should do.
I mean, I think it's a beautiful thing at the end of the day because the fact that I think we need more of this. We need more youth to step up and speak up.
One of our focuses, like especially for
What I want to do for the youth is to give them some type of guidance. That's what a big brother is for. And that's what I represent in my own community. Yeah, I may not know everything, but as an adult, I'm taking my responsibility to help out the youth and guide them right.
Thanks for going in with us. Remember, being young is a state of mind. If you want to catch this episode again or any of the previous episodes of Going In, you can always find us on the web at youtube.com/BRICTV. Bye now.